pull up. Let's get. Come on, get that up, get that up. Okay, we're heading up, we're heading up. That's good, that's very good. See, we're gonna have to keep a constant descent rate all the way down. I'm very sorry about this, viewers, but this is
You're,
pretty
you're,
needed.
you're gonna fly into a mountain. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Except I picked a rather flat spot for us to land on, so I don't think that'll be happening. Unfortunately,
You're gonna land into a lake, and it's gonna be funny.
most likely.
I like how whenever you touch water at a speed higher than 5 meters per second, your plane just disintegrates and disappears.
Yeah.
It's like the water's like, I challenge you to a battle of Danmaku. And then every water droplet is a projectile. If you guys don't get that, then go watch our videos on Touhou.
Dang it, this plane doesn't have enough. This plane can't get itself up enough. It doesn't. It didn't have this problem the last time I tried landing it, but
Sure, that's what they always say.
dang it, I'm not gonna be able to land this thing, am I? I think we're gonna have to. Crap! It's just math for you. I don't want to do that. It's fine. It's fine. I'll show you some eye candy infinite if it'll involve me dying in a plume of flame, but I digress. So let's get that rocket engine up a decent. That's too much. Oh crap! That's too much. Yeah, I'm going way too fast. I have to turn that down. Dang it! This is impossible to control in the regular view.
You should use the hinges and make an air brake, and then you can turn on the air brake and it'll force your nose up.
That would be helpful.
Also, just get to a really low altitude and then wing the landing.
Okay, I'll try that. All I have to do for that is point my nose straight down, because everyone knows that's good. Actually, I shouldn't do that.
Kerbal Space Program, enough said. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I'm going to check the forums.
Oh crap, that nearly stalled my plane. I haven't checked the forums in so long.
Someone posted on the Ace Combat thread.
Ooh. So we're gonna want to get
multiple special weapons.
Everyone knows special weapons are the best weapons.
Looks like I'll have to get a game update.
What? What happened?
There's a update for Vector Thrust, where it gives you multiple special weapons. So you can have the CFA 44, I believe. 44?
Hey James, I'm gonna need you to fast forward this part of the video because this is gonna be relatively uneventful as I do this very, very slow glide down to the ground level. Actually, you know what? Let's cut off those engines.
I'll just talk about stuff. So yeah, you have the Nosferatu from Ace Combat with the EML and ADMM at the same time.
So what you want to be watching here, if you're paying attention to my landing and not James talking, which you're probably not, but so the vertical speed here, I want to keep under -5. I want to keep it between between 0 and -5. That's a decent landing speed. To be safe, a decent landing speed is -2. Ground speed is relatively unimportant unless that's in the hundreds, which I don't expect I'll be doing. That only really becomes important in your brakes, because if you're going too fast for a heavy plane and you break. Your nose tips forward and you die and crash and burn.
That's not
But
practical. This guy has a spaceship in the shape of a cruise liner.
what?
That's not. Why do you need a smokestack? As you all know, there's no explosions and or sounds in space. Unless there is, and the government is lying to us. It's a giant conspiracy.
Feminist conspiracy.
Feminist conspiracy.
Go check out Touhou Shoujo if you wanna learn what we're talking about here.
We'll do a let's play of it.
Yeah, maybe. Except I won't be able to be in it for personal reasons. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're heading down to around 2 kilometers. We're still doing a steady -8. I'm going to be dropping that once we get farther down. But I don't want to pitch my nose down and make this descent faster.
Holy crap.
What?
My friend has an IB background for his desktop. I'm going to say, is that an IB background?
Just look up IB if you want to know what we're talking about.
It looks like an IB background.
IB. IB is how you spell it.
It's actually like Ebe, but I follow in Cry's footsteps because I like Cry. So I say Ib.
Yeah, Cry's awesome. So you also want to look at my true altitude. Because we're landing at night, it's going to be very hard for us to tell how far we are from the ground. So at -6, I don't want to pitch the nose down. I want to take this landing steady. Because with this very, very low frame rates from screen sharing and recording and playing KSP all at the same time.
Also, we're low in disk space.
No! Well, trying to do a maneuver like that will cause problems. So, see you next time when James has to space.
No, never mind. That's not disk space, that's batteries.
What?
Charger. Plug it in. Bam.
Also, burst speed is rapidly decreasing as we go down. Or rapidly increasing, I suppose, since it's negative and going down from the negative, and it's less of a negative.
Yeah, that's definitely Ib. I see Ib's tie, and I see Gary's crazy hair, and his flower. I can't see what's in the middle, but I can definitely see Gary's crazy hair.
So one thing I don't want to do is if I press space, I'm going to decouple my front landing gear. So let's not do that.
Why is it decoupled?
So this is rather uneventful, and we'll probably be skipping this or fast forwarding it or something. You're gonna do that, right, James?
I'll sing you guys a song. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. If you know what song I'm singing, then like and subscribe.
So I really wish I had air brakes right here, but so
I am going to, since we have nothing to do, I am going to go and open YouTube.
We really should fast forward this.
Yeah, I will rant about how I support Alice and Marissa pairings in my fandom.
What? What?
Well, for one, the obvious evidence with them being as opposite personality is really good, and I don't know what I'm talking about. That guy has a nerd background, I know it. This guy is the coolest guy ever. We used to be on the same bus, and I'd be like, "Hey, have you seen Karo Shoujo?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have seen Karo Shoujo." He'd be like, "Hey, have you played To the Moon?" I'm like, "Yeah, I played To the Moon." And he's like, "Bro fist."
So we're now down to a kilometer, and I might actually want to pitch down a little bit, but that might involve dying and burning and crashing. So I don't want to do that.
I have to find an Ib background now. Ib. To the deviant arts, that's probably very questionable.
What?
Yeah.
Still, we're dropping rather rapidly now. We're at 800 meters, going on 700.
Yeah, he liked my comments. That means it is an impact round.